皆さんこんばんは。
こんばんは。
さあ、今日はですね、
はい。
6月13日、
うん。
E3 の前日ですね。
なるほど。
つい先ほど、ソニーさんの
はい。
カンファレンスが終わったばっかりとい
な
うことで
るほど。皆さん、ご覧になりましたか？
まあ、演技はこれぐらいで。
そうですね。はい。
ということで、いつものように
はい
収録でお送りをしております。はい。今日はですね、収録日が5月26日、
うん。
午前1時18分。
うん。ちょっともしかしたら分かる人には分かるかもしれない、この収録のタイミング。
見た目も一緒じゃないかっていう、ね、
はい。
はい。連続で収録しております。
はい。
さあ、今日はですね、E3 の前日ということで、
はいはい。
明日からいよいよ E3 本番ですから、いろいろな情報が実はあるんですが、それをですね、アクティブタイムレポートの E32016 デイゼロエディションということでお送りをしたいというふうに考えております。
なるほど。明日からの E3 をここでしっかりとお知らせすると。
そうですね。初日が Day1 になるので、今日は前日だから Day0 ということでお送りをしたいというふうに考えております。
いいネーミングですね。はい。
でまあ本当に今回の E3 ではファイナルファンタジー15いろんな情報がありますんで、それをですねちょっと1日早く、半日早く、全部お見せしちゃおうという番組でございます。はい、ただ、はいはい、やっぱり E3 といえば、アメリカのイベントですし、
そうね、世界最大のね、ロサンゼルスで行われるイベントですね。
でこの番組の視聴者の皆さんも多分英語スピーカーの方が非常に多いと思いますので、日本語で進行するのはこれぐらいにして、あとはですね、はい、英語スピーカーの方にお願いしたいと思ってるんですが、
なるほどね。
アンカバードファイナルファンタジー15で一躍有名になったソファーに座れば
ミスターソファー
ミスターソファーということですね。スクエアエニックスアメリカのマット岸本にこの後実際の本番の進行をお願いしたいというふうに考えております。
なるほど。マットよろしくね。
よろしく。それでは場面を切り替えます。はい。よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。
Well, thank you, Ofuji-san and Tabata-san, for that warm welcome. And welcome today to the Active Time Report E3 2016 Day Zero Edition. My name is Matt Kishimoto, and I'm the Senior Product Manager here at Square Enix America. And I'm joined by the one, the only...
I am Ryo Mitsuno. I'm from the Global Marketing Team for Final Fantasy 15.
So this is both of our first Active Time Report. But I've been on snapshots, I've kind of been here and there, so people might recognize me, but this is kind of your first time on camera. So Ryo, can you give us maybe a brief introduction of yourself?
Aside from the fact that I'm just the guy sitting next to the one and only Matt Kishimoto.
Yeah, stupid, man. Really?
Okay. Well, for starters, I'm usually more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy, so unlike this guy right here, I'm usually more behind the camera rather than in front of it. So this is all a little new to me. But that aside, I recently joined the global marketing team for Final Fantasy 15, and it's been great working with everyone in Business Division 2, in the Tokyo office, and everyone across the regional offices.
Well, both of us were both really excited to be being able to host this Active Time Report, so we're really excited to get started.
And I believe this is the first full ATR not hosted by Tabata-san or Ofuji-san.
I think, yeah, that is right, so we hope we make you guys proud.
I mean, I'm glad that we're not doing this live. This is pre-recorded. But they called you out in that intro, so the pressure is on you, Mr. Sofa.
Like, they're never going to let that go. Like, for one show, I sit like this just because I had a couch. It was so comfortable, but, like, they're never going to let that go.
That is your look now.
Why can't I be, like, Mr. Professional, Mr.
No, you're Mr.
Cool
Sofa,
guy.
and that's your look.
All right. Well, hopefully by the time this is over or by the time E3 is done, we have a new nickname for you.
I don't want to quite open that door, but as long as it's better than Mr. Sofa, I'm okay with that.
But anyway, enough about us. I think that's enough for a warm-up, so let's get right into it, yeah?
Yeah, I think our viewers would agree.
Cool. So E3, again, like we said, this is day zero, and we got a lot of cool stuff in store for you for the three proper days of E3. And so while we're not going to reveal everything quite yet, we still want to give you something before it all officially kicks off.
So impatient, Matt. So impatient. We couldn't wait one more day.
No.
One more day.
Absolutely not. We got so much cool stuff. Absolutely not.
Then without further ado, this is our E3 demo for Final Fantasy 15. This will be at our booth. It will be the first playable experience.
I like it. I was going to do some setup, but I like how you just swept right in there.
I'm just trying to get the viewers what they want.
Cool. Let's do it.
The hell is it you want? Quit screwing with my head! You gotta be kidding me. You serious? You got no choice. I think those Imperial soldiers just want to say. Nice timing, Gladio. No time for napping.
That was some intense gameplay, but by the time this airs, Matt, you would have been on stage at the Microsoft press conference in the morning, playing this demo live in front of everyone that's being live streamed. Okay, so question for future Matt. Were you nervous at all?
I can confidently say that future Matt was definitely nervous. It's definitely not fun or easy playing on stage in front of thousands of people. I mean, at the Microsoft press conference, at the Uncovered event.
That's right.
I mean, like, it's just super intimidating, like, on button prompts and stuff like that. So it's definitely a lot easier playing at home.
Well, maybe at some point we could show some exclusive footage of you practicing this demo in front of Ofuji-san.
Wait, you're a liar. There is no footage of that. Right?
You don't have to worry about that. Tell us about this demo, Matt. Tell us about this demo.
So this demo is awesome. So it's called The Trial of Titan, and so what's happening here is Noctis must prove his worth to be able to summon Titan, and that's pretty cool. And so the objective is pretty simple. What you are trying to do is just destroy Titan's arm.
And that's a mission specific for this E3 special mission.
Correct. So what's going to be in the final game on September 30th is actually going to be a little bit different.
You know, what's really cool about that is for anyone who comes to our booth at E3 and plays this demo, when September 30th comes and they play the final game, this Trial of Titan is still going to be a fun experience for them.
Yeah, so it'll still be like really cool. I mean, even for myself, I've been playing the demo over the past few weeks, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to change for the final game.
Got it. So, all right, I noticed that in the battle, you're Noctis and your party members, you're fighting Titan.
Yeah.
But then the Niflheim army shows up, and they're also attacking Titan.
Yeah.
Okay, just what's going on? Tell us what's going on.
So, I mean, you're playing as Noctis and his friends, and so you guys are fighting Titan, and all the while Titan's slamming down and punching things, and so you're trying to dodge that as well. But then the Niflheim Empire comes in, and it just gets crazy. So you're trying to fend off everybody from everything.
So it's like this crazy three-way battle between Noctis, Titan, and the Niflheim army.
Yeah, right? It's like super crazy. Like, what other games kind of like have those kind of like battles? That's, I think, one of the really cool things.
You know, I think that this demo really showcases how fluid the battle system is in Final Fantasy 15 because you have all those enemies in the field and you're warp striking from enemy to enemy across really long distances. It just looks thrilling.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, Titan takes up like what, 80% of the whole screen, like the whole time.
You can't really miss him, no.
Yeah. And I mean, that's Final Fantasy 15 in a nutshell. I mean, we're pretty confident when we're really excited about the game that this is really kind of the only game that can deliver this kind of experience.
And you know what? I think they're probably watching this right now. So why don't we give a quick shout out to the dev team over at BD2 for their efforts on this demo.
Yeah, I mean, you can attest to it. You've been in Tokyo with them. They're up at all hours of the night cranking away on the game to make it just an awesome experience. So thank you guys.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And this equally awesome demo will be at our booth for E3. But for those of you watching from home, we will be playing this demo live during one of our Square Enix Presents programs.
Yeah. And at the end of this ATR, we'll go over the full Square Enix Presents lineup.
All right. So what do we have next, Matt?
So it's not E3 without a brand new trailer, right? So this is the Final Fantasy 15 E3 trailer featuring Mr. Afrojack.
Now, again, by the time this airs, we would have seen this trailer at the Sony press conference a little earlier, but
this is a full version of the trailer.
So this is the exclusive first look of the full-length version of the Final Fantasy 15 E3 trailer featuring Afrojack.
Absolutely.
So let's take a look.
Let's do it.
Just won't quit. You're on ice.
That was a ridiculously awesome trailer.
Dude, that thing was crazy. I think my heart rate just went up a bit.
I've seen my share of Final Fantasy trailers over the years. I mean, I've seen a lot of them. That was not your everyday Final Fantasy trailer.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite trailers, non-Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy alike. No bias, I swear.
You know, I was actually at the Tokyo office with BD2 when they were working on this trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I mean, those guys and gals at Business Division 2 are some of the most obsessive perfectionists I've ever met. But I say that with the utmost respect and admiration because I was there seeing how they work together, and it's just great watching it.
That's cool. But you saw them creating it and editing it. Like, how often would you see a new cut?
They made a new cut like on a daily basis while I was there.
Dude, that's crazy. And then it ended up in what we just saw right there.
Yeah, we watched
cool.
every new cut that came up, we watched it together, and then each one was better than the previous one, and at one point we were like, oh, this is the one.
That's awesome. So I hope you guys out there enjoyed it just as much as we did. We're going to post the trailer tonight, 6/13, at 9 p.m. Pacific time on our Final Fantasy 15 YouTube channel. So you can watch it over and over and look at every minute detail.
Speaking of minute details, everyone's gonna have a lot of questions because there were some really cool scenes in that trailer.
Yeah, I got so many questions. Since you got to see the cuts every single day, I got one question.
I might be able to answer it.
So there's a scene with the chocobo.
Yes, chocobo.
And the chocobo like jumped off a rock into the lake, but literally the scene cut right before. Like in previous Final Fantasy, sometimes they can run on the water, but I don't know if they're changing it up. Like so they're like kind of swimming and they're halfway in it. So what actually happens there?
I know what happens, but I'm not gonna tell you because Tabata-san told me that if Matt wants to know, let him ask me himself.
All right. Really? But you're not just gonna tell me? You're not gonna tell everybody?
I want to keep it a secret for a little longer.
All right, fine.
Yeah. So that was your favorite scene, the chocobo scene?
Definitely one of my favorite scenes. Another one was when I don't know if you guys caught this, but Ignis, he kind of grabs a spear, this lance, and he kind of just does this jumping, kind of like vertical dragoon-esque attack. And that thing was like super dope too.
I'm glad you mentioned that scene because, and I don't know if anyone out there caught it, but what's cool about that scene is Noctis is actually the one that attacks the enemy first with that spear.
Really?
He kicks it up into the air. Ignis jumps, catches it, slams down. That's what's cool about that scene.
Dude, that's even like cooler. So I'm gonna check it out again after this. That's super cool.
Yeah, and then I think there was a mini Marlboro, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's like all sorts of like little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw the mini Marlboro too. Did you guys see that?
It was actually kind of cute.
Yeah, because the big one's like
the big one's
and
all
then there's
the
like
way,
this little one. But yeah, I mean, even if you weren't a fan before or you weren't excited, hopefully this trailer got you super hyped.
I mean, there's a little bit of everything in this trailer. I mean, the speed, the action. This is a very modern take on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but there's still another question I have, and there's still one big thing we haven't talked about.
There is?
Yeah, Afrojack.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Just that one little piece. Just that one little one.
So Afrojack actually remixed some tracks from Final Fantasy 15. He even was able to throw in the little Chocobo theme, which was awesome.
That was really cool.
You guys heard it. I mean, that was an incredible kind of music piece.
And yeah, I mean, what's really cool about this collaboration is it's really a mutual respect between Afrojack and the Final Fantasy 15 development team. And so Afrojack, or Nick, his real name, he's a longtime fan of Final Fantasy, and so that's what makes like this collaboration and this partnership even more special. And so he actually got to go to Tokyo, got to meet Tabata-san and the rest of the team, and so I mean that's history.
I know for a fact that BD2 loved working with him on this project.
Yeah.
What I want to know is this track gonna make it into the game? Because what if you could listen to it in the car radio?
Dude, that'd be sick. I mean, like at Uncovered, we talked about how you can have old Final Fantasy tracks in there, and so I mean, like having an Afrojack track in the car, I mean, would just be even more awesome.
Because think about it, you're driving in your Regalia with your buddies,
Yeah.
and you have that drop-tastic track playing in the background. That's got to be awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. I don't know about the word drop-tastic. Like, is that even a word?
Let's just go on. Let's just keep going.
All right. So next topic. What do you say we talk a little bit about Final Fantasy 15 universe?
Let's do it.
All right. So without further ado, we have a brand new trailer for King's Glaive Final Fantasy 15.
Check it out.
It is an honor to be recognized by the great King Regis, yet permit me to stand on ceremony and introduce myself nonetheless. Arden Izunia, Chancellor of Niflheim, and I come to you on this most auspicious of days to offer terms of peace.
You see, we don't need any of you immigrants jumping around playing war hero.
I have no choice but to receive the Empire and accept their treaty.
Your Majesty, please, give the order to deploy the Glaive.
The king has spoken, and you have heard. All lands beyond the wall are to be relinquished to the Empire.
Those are our homes out there, our people! And you're just gonna go along with this and abandon them?
Sacrifice Lucian's sons to save his own?
To save the world.
Get out of there, it's a trap!
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was crazy.
Dude.
That was awesome.
That really was. Oh my gosh, that trailer's so crazy. And so at Uncovered Final Fantasy 15 back on March 30th, we gave everybody a brief glimpse at what this movie would look like. It's
Teaser, just a tease.
Really quick cuts. And so we hope that this brand new trailer gives you a better glimpse into what this movie is all about.
Speaking of uncovered Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Remember those big-time celebrity guests we had there that warmed up the stage and the crowd for you, Matt Kishimoto? They are doing some fantastic voice work in this movie. Fantastic.
Yeah. Fantastic, but not fantastic. I mean, it was not fantastic following Aaron Paul on the stage and Lena Headey and a video message from Sean Bean. That's not awesome. But I mean, I got the pleasure of being able to go to some of the voice recordings. And so that was really, really cool. I mean, they are just so professional at what they do. They're really, really pleasant to be around. And so it's really cool being able to see them bring their characters to life, seeing like the movie footage and then seeing them in the booth. So that, I mean, that's just priceless.
And for everyone wondering, there's still so much more in the movie. I mean, we got a sneak peek at it, at some of it, but dude, there is so much more ridiculous scenes in there. So everyone, be excited for this movie to come out.
Really, really excited. And just as a reminder, so King's Glaive, it comes out digitally available as well as physically on Blu-ray later this year. And then you can also get the game plus movie combo SKU, which is called the Deluxe Edition. And so the release date for the movie itself, we're going to share that information soon. Soon.
All right, why don't we go to a fan favorite from the Final Fantasy 15 universe?
Fan favorite. And so do you want to do setup? You want to intro it?
No, let's just go into it.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. So Brotherhood, Final Fantasy 15, Episode 2, entitled Dogged Runner. I mean, we announced Episode 1 previously, but Episode 2 is finally out.
It's finally, when is it out?
So we're excited to announce that it's available tomorrow. On our Final Fantasy 15 YouTube channel. So tomorrow, 6/14 at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
1 p.m.? All right.
Yeah, so you guys don't have to wait too long, a little less than a day.
That means it's tomorrow, because we're shooting. This is going to be on Monday.
Yeah.
So, all right. I really like this episode, and I hope everyone does too.
This is a super, super dope episode. So this episode 2, it focuses on Prompto, and it shows how they became friends from childhood.
I think you meant to say Plumpto?
Dude, that was my joke. That's messed up, dude.
Sorry, I had to take it.
That's messed up. That's
no,
so
but
cool.
aside from Plumpto, we also get to see a young Luna, a young Ignis, and some really cute puppies.
Remember those puppies. Remember them. That's all I'm going to say.
Didn't we see one of them in a trailer or something?
Maybe, but just remember them. That's all I got to remember.
Okay. Mr. Sofa says we can't talk about it, so I guess we're not talking about it.
Anyway, I mean, episode 2 is out, so that's super exciting.
That's awesome. All right, well, that is actually it for this special ATR, but far from over in terms of everything we have planned for E3.
Yeah, so the Day Zero ATR is over, but at E3, we're excited to have 22 kiosks at our booth.
22?
Yeah, playing the demo that we played at the beginning. So if you guys are able to come check that out. That's going to be really cool.
We also have 4 Square Enix Presents programs throughout E3, and that's going to be live streamed on our Square Enix Twitch channel and our Square Enix Presents YouTube channel. And the first of those programs is going to be the Final Fantasy 15 E3 2016 kickoff, where we'll talk about a couple things that we couldn't talk about today in this ATR, and that's at noon Pacific time on Tuesday.
So does that mean you're going to be on?
That is yet to be determined, but Mr. Sofa is going to be there.
Mr.
Sure.
Ryo Mitsuno of Global Marketing. All right, well, we'll see who's on that show tomorrow. Our second Square Enix Presents program will be an active time report by the dynamic duo of Mr. Hajime Tabata and Mr. Akio Ofuji. So the program will be solely in Japanese, and that one's on Wednesday, 6:15 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So for anybody who speaks Japanese, it's a must-watch program.
And everyone at home in Japan, they're gonna love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our third SCP program will be on Wednesday, same day, at 2:30 p.m. And on that one, we're calling the E3 Special Mission Playthrough plus Final Fantasy 15 Universe. So what we're doing there is in the first half, we're going to be playing the E3 demo live in front of everyone. And then the second portion, we're going to be talking about the Final Fantasy 15 Universe.
And we're not just showing the same stuff that we showed.
New stuff, Matt. Always new stuff.
What a dumb question. All right. And it's really, really exciting is our final Square Enix Presents segment. The fourth one is going to be top 15 questions for Final Fantasy 15. So this one will be on Thursday, 6/16 at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And we've collected a lot of great questions from you guys, the fans, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on the forums, everywhere. And anywhere where you guys had really good questions. And so we've collected them from all over the globe. So we took questions from Japan, we translated them to English from other languages. So that one will be, all the questions will be answered by Tabata-san, so you definitely want to stay tuned in for that one.
That one's going to be fun. What else do we have? Do we have anything else?
That's the crazy thing. We still got more. So we also have stage presentations that are happening around the clock at the booth. And we have very, very special ones. Two of them, which are on Tuesday and Wednesday, done by Tabata-san himself. So he'll be talking about even more brand new stuff that we're not talking about here. And those will be streamed live on our Final Fantasy 15 YouTube channel.
There's a lot of content for people.
Lot of content. It's crazy. A ton of kiosks to play, stage presentations, live streams, all sorts of new content that we're going to reveal. It's going to be crazy.
E3 is packed this year.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, there's still even more to announce.
Yep.
And that's the exciting thing.
That's the exciting thing. So stay tuned, but that is it for this Active Time Report E3 2016 Day Zero edition.
So we hope you stay tuned into the Square Enix Presents channel, and we'll see you at E3.
Until next time.